Okay, today we're going to talk about wood movement. And in order to make furniture that's going to last, we have to understand a little bit about how wood moves and why. So here we have a block of poplar. This block of poplar weighs about 8 pounds. And believe it or not, right now we are in the month of September. So September, there's a full 1 pound of water inside this block of wood. And this is on average our most humid time of the year here in Maine. And so from now until March, once we get to March, there's going to be half of that amount of water inside this block of wood. And then the process starts all over again. So as that's happening, as the wood is absorbing moisture or shedding moisture, as it does throughout the year, it changes in dimension. To talk about how much the wood moves, let's think about it in 3 different planes or directions. There's the tangential direction, the radial direction, and then what we call the longitudinal direction. First of all, the tangential movement. I find that one a little bit confusing. I like to think of it as expansion and contraction along the growth ring of the piece of wood. So this piece of wood is going to be expanding and contracting about 2% in this direction. 2% meaning if it's 12 inches wide and we multiply that by 2%, that's about 1/4 of an inch. So from the driest time of the year to the wettest time of the year, it's going to expand about 1/4 of an inch, and then it's going to contract again that full 1/4 of an inch. Radial movement is from the center of the tree out to the edge, or from out in the edge back to the center, expanding and contracting this way. Radial movement is 1% approximately, so half tangential movement. So in our example here, maybe 1/8 of an inch over 12 inches of width throughout the year. And then finally we have longitudinal movement. And fortunately that one is so small that we can choose to ignore it as furniture makers because it's less than 0.1% of the total length. And this difference between the radial movement, the tangential movement, and the almost non-existent longitudinal movement, since it's not even, causes boards to warp and cup and bow. And that's something we just have to contend with as furniture makers.